Bryant with it. Pass to Odom. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
On the court for the Nuggets.
He's giving his all here in the fourth, sinking 4 of 5 shots.
Pass to Bryant from the arc. They get it back. Gasol. And he banks in the layup. Gasol's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Now here's Anthony. The 11-footer. He squares up and sinks it. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Now here's Gasol. He gets it in there.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Pass to Smith for 3. The shot that time not on target. And Los Angeles the other way now. To the middle. Here's Gasol. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Smith in the high post. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Smith forces the defense to account for him, which makes him a really good scoring option for this team.
And he makes the first.
Well, I love the confidence that JR shoots the ball with, and on occasion now, he can shoot you in or out of games when he falls in love with that 3.
So he gets them both. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Here's Bryant. That one doesn't drop.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Lawson. Pass to Anthony. 19-footer. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Good display of physicality by Gasol to set that shot up.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. .156 left in the fourth. Here's Anthony. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Bryant, no good. Here's Harrington. Covered by Bryant. Shots blocked. Pass to Odom. Down low. Here's Lawson. Smith outside. Just 4 to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
And the first one at the line is good. So he hits both of them. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're behind by 12. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter.
And so they get all the momentum in their corner, opening this playoff series with a win for the Nuggets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
Now here's Bryant. No good on the three. Gasol against Anthony. Smith outside. Odom grabs the miss. Pass to Walton. And here's Bryant outside. Gets the three ball to go. Bryant's got 39.
From deep, inside, outside, all levels, Kobe can flat out get it done.
Here's Lawson. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game one.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA.
No one near Felton as he lets it go. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Howard is out there with Lewis. Then it's Nelson, and Salmon's in at the two-guard position. This is out there for Orlando. Fields with it, and it's Nelson picking him up. Fields dishes the long. For three, Felton. Rebounded by Howard. Orlando leading by 4. Nelson looking around. It's over Fields. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. Chandler kicks to Felton. Over Salmons. Nice shot by Felton.
That's a big-time delivery right there from Ray Felton. Confidence high right now.
Nelson against Felton. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
So for the Knicks, Williams, he's checked in for Landry Fields, and it's Mayo in for AC Long. The Knicks shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Felton against Nelson. The pass to Mayo. Nelson against Felton. And they're unable to get the time basket there. And it's Orlando's ball. Here's Salmons. Right wing. Nelson, the pass to Howard. Kicks it to Lewis. On the wing, Salmons. Just 5 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet away. Rebound by Williams. New York calls timeout. They trail by 2. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Molinari, he's checked in for the Knicks. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team, and he's excited about their chances. He said, this is what we've worked for. This is where we want to be. Now it's up to us to take it. That means big plays and big shots. We'll see if they can rise to the big moment, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And so it's Williams who brings it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Down low, Howard with the steal. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to. How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. For the win. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
we go.
Now, here's Felton. They've got Howard. Lewis is out there with Jameer Nelson. And it's Beatrice in at the small forward. And it's sent back by Howard.
That's Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Gallinari against Beatrice to take the lead. Shot clock at 5. Nice shot by Felton.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Howard. Dishes it to Beatrice. On deep. They get it again. Lewis kicks to Beatrice. Passes it to Nelson. Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Nelson's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
And that's the shot Nelson's always relied on, and it served him well. He works nonstop on the perimeter, finding the space he needs to get good looks from beyond.
Now, here's Felton. Stoudemire trying to break free. Outside for Felton. Stoudemire setting the pick for Felton. Gallinari outside. Here's Stoudemire. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Knicks lead by 2. Magic shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Howard with a screen on Felton. Nelson, the pass to Beatrice. Howard dishes to Selmans. Screen by Howard. Howard down with both hands.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Williams. Stoudemire with a screen on Lewis. Williams. And it's sent back by Howard. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Here's Stoudemire. Banked in off the glass. Stoudemire's got 4 this quarter. And it's Nelson with the ball, bringing it up now for the Magic. Howard with a screen on Felton. Nelson, the pass to Beatrice. Bobbed up there for Howard. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Felton. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And it's a 4-point New York lead.
That's a gigantic basket from Ray Felton. He loves providing this kind of lift when they need him.
Pass to Lewis. Now, here's Selmans. Howard in the post. Working on Stoudemire. Howard kicks to Selmans. Just 4 to shoot. Over Mayo. Up again. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Stoudemire's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The pass to Felton. To Mayo. Lets the 3 fly. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mayo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Outside, Felton. Pass to Williams. Back to Felton. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Felton's got 22 points.
You've got to love the versatility of Raymond Felton, feeling comfortable from anywhere right now.
Passes it to Howard. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Knicks on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. Williams, a screen on Nelson. Right side, Mayo. It's going by Selmans. From deep three-point range. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Here's Howard. Money!
That's right, Howard has got to get some satisfaction for delivering in the clutch.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 34 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Here's Salmons. Good ball movement here by the Magic. For 3, Petrus. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And an intentional foul right there. Free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 4. 26 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Outside Lewis. The shot misses. The Knicks go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
So they foul intentionally.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Listen, Ray Felton is a very dependable point guard. Fantastic floor general who just takes good shots and makes outstanding reads.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Sinks the three-pointer. Here's Mayo, and they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Take a break. 3 seconds.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. The Knicks making a switch here. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
So it's New York picking up the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on.
Parker against Curry. To the paint. Another steal. On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Stephen Curry. And it's Williams in at the 3. Pass to Curry. Here's Lee. Williams on the wing. Now here's Curry. Clock at 6. Here's Lynn. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Duncan.
That mid-range J usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Parker outside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. And the Warriors shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Curry draws the double. Pass to Lin. Let's go with a three. Can't hit that one.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now Parker. Unloads from 13. And that one is hammered home.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now here's Curry. Cash! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
What work from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Until they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Lee. Curry draws the double. Lee on the wing. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
Early into his night. But honestly, I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts them up 5. All right, guys, what do you think?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Here's Wright from the arc, and it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Now that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And it's Wright missing. And so the home crowd treated to a win. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series.
Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. Keenan sets a screen for Ellis. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Davis is out there with Ellis. Then there's Chris Keenan. Then there's Griffin. And it's Gordon in at the small forward. Outside Butler. Nowitzki sets a screen for Butler. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Griffin a screen on Terry. Ellis kicks to Griffin. Gordon for three. Good on the triple. Gordon's got 21 in the game.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your foreman has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
Pass to Nowitzki. Over Griffin. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Man, did they need those points. And I bet he's the guy that continues to go for it.
He will use his size, his skills, and his shooting ability to go get this win.
Now here's Ellis. Came in, passes to Davis. 6 to shoot. A floater, and Gordon lays it in. Gordon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Can't let Gordon get cooking from the field. And once he hits a few, he is in the zone.
The pass to Nowitzki. Pass to Chandler. Yes! And the foul. That one is on Keenan.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
J.J. Barea is checked in for the Mavericks. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Chris Kaman. Free throw no good for Chandler.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
Now here's Ellis. Jordan trying to free himself up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And Ellis is a confident player down the stretch. He embraces the responsibility of coming up big.
Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long. He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Out left to the wing. Here's Nowitzki. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And now that's 35 points for Nowitzki.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the stat sheet.
Here's Ellis. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Barea. Kept alive. Chandler. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work. And he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
Barea against Davis. Outside Terry. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
A go-to shot for Terry. He has so much confidence in his three ball.
And the foul on Jason Terry. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a three-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Kid a screen on Davis. Bounce pass Barea. Nowitzki inside. Griffin's there. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Over Blake's career, he's really stepped
up his foul shooting. Very important in moments like this.
And he misses the second one as well, so he was 0 for 2 that time.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Now Berea. Just a kid to take the lead. That shot off. Great D that time from Griffin. Davis. Good. Nice job down low. Davis has got 20.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Nowitzki with the screen on Ellis. Here's Kidd. Kicks it out to Nowitzki for Davis. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Kidd. 37 points for Nowitzki.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Now here's Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rejected by Nowitzki. They recover it. The shot's good from Jordan. And so here is Dallas. Berea looking over the floor. Here's Kidd. Outside for Berea. Chandler with a screen for Berea. 5 on the clock, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Ellis, the pass to Griffin. Going to go that time, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Outside Kidd. On this that time, would have put him up. And so Jordan will bring it up for Los Angeles. And Davis wide open. He shoots. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Dallas trails by 3. Outside Kidd. Nowitzki for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Nowitzki's got 40 points.
Well, they're getting a lot of their plays outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Here's Gordon. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Now here's Berea. That one rolling around and rims out.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
To the paint, taken away by Kidd. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And this team turns to Kidd when they need a big bucket. But now you see why.
And it's Ellis penetrating. Rejected by Nowitzki. Kidd with it. Passes to Nowitzki. So they take the lead. Nowitzki's got 42 in the game.
You just appreciate how unselfish Kidd is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates.
Good on the shot.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
So much riding on that possession. Just a huge shot. What determination on that play.
Here's Nowitzki after the made shot from Monte Ellis. Got a piece of it and stolen by Jordan. So Griffin in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Stevenson outside. Dishes the kid. Berea with their screen on Ellis. For three. Kidd. It's rebounded by Jordan. And it's the Clippers with the ball. On the wing, Ellis. Back to Jordan.
Big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 23 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just one. What do you think, guys?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket. And I'm curious, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
Berea with their screen on Ellis. Now the pass to Nowitzki. Oh, what a huge basket to tie the game! Nowitzki's got 44. And the Clippers call time here. Here's Ellis. Outside Gordon. Count it!
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 3. 1 second left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. What's your take, guys?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round.
for three. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
And for Orlando, now here is Howard, guarded closely. Howard, the screen. Nelson, no good. For New York, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. To the left side wing. Pass to Chandler. 5 on the clock. Williams from long range. Counted from distance. And the Knicks lead by 2.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Nelson to the right side. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Gallinari, he's checked in for New York.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
Pass to Chandler. Takes the 3. He's off on that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Here's Nelson. Launches the 3. Gallinari pulls it in.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Here's Chandler. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Give him 31 now.
A great screen that time by Mayo.
Pass to Howard. Puts one up from 19. Off the window. It's good.
Dwight Howard wants to be the man during these possessions, and he's been able to come up in crucial spots.
Here's Stoudemire. Now Gallinari. Williams from long range. The shot misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And I like the fact that Howard is really good at staying aggressive when he knows he's hot, in attack mode on the offensive end.
Inside, here's Stoudemire. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Oh, there's the alley. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
To the inside. Ooh, Howard with a block. Pass to Lewis. Shoots over Gallinari. Great D that time from Gallinari.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
.107 left in the fourth quarter here. To the wing, right side. Here's Mayo. He connects! And that one brings him within 1.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Howard. It falls!
There's not a lot you can do when Howard is on like he is now.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're down by 3. There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, well during the last break, I heard Mike D'Antoni as he talked with the team. He's trying to keep them grounded. He told them to focus on the task at hand. He said, quote, drown out the noise and let's play our game. This one has that playoff atmosphere. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. There's 47 seconds left in the game. That's to Stoudemire. Howard with some nice D. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Chandler. And buries it from deep. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. Orlando calls timeout. The score's tied at 127. 24 seconds left in the final quarter. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Nelson. He's covered by Gallinari. And he lobs it up top. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Howard. Over Williams. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here's Nelson. Pass to Bass. Now Howard. Here's Nelson. Drills it from deep. 26 points for him.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And for Orlando, and for the Knicks. Pass to Howard. Another shot, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Chandler. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Just over a minute into overtime here. Outside, Williams. 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. He buries it from 3.
Doesn't really matter to Mayo when a hand's in his face. I mean, his concentration is superb when it comes to overcoming aggressive defense.
Pass to Bass. Now here's Howard. Defense right on it. Off target with a jump hook. And for New York, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Mason. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Howard with the ball. Deflected.
But the defensive end, Stoudemire, has all the tools to shut you down and turn your water off.
Here's Mason. Gallinari for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Oh, no matter whatever the situation, Gallinari delivers. If anything, the pressure only increases his offensive focus.
Here's Nelson. Overtime basketball, folks. If you're just tuning in, we're just over 2.5 minutes in.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
For Orlando, they've gotten only 3 of 7 shots to go at OT. Stripped it away. Down low. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
It's stolen by Howard. He's covered by Gallinari. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Pass to Nelson. Now, here is Howard. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Howard's got 41.
And, you know, he's been in these tight spots before. Howard loves being the one to make the right decision in the clutch.
Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Mason. Here's Gallinari. Second chance effort. It's hauled in by Nelson. Here's Orlando. The 3. Here's Howard. Money.
Such a great rebound. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Now a timeout called by New York. They trail by 3. 26 seconds left in OT. Johnson, he's checked in for New York. Now a timeout called by New York. They're losing by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the first overtime period. Two-second difference between shot and game clock. Over to the wing. Pass to Williams. Left side Gallinari. Launches it. Misses the 3. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Orlando calls timeout. They're up by 3. 5 ticks left in overtime. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Much respect for the speed and IQ Nelson possesses. I mean, this guy's a crafty point guard who also knows how to get his guys going. A good mark of a leader.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight, but with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts had written them off, but now we've got a series.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. Now it's time to present.
Here's Westbrook. Harden outside. Durant sets a screen for Harden. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch.
With Ibaka sitting on the bench, this is who Scott Brooks has out there. Durant is out there with Cook. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Harden, and it's Green in at the center position. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. Let's see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. To the right side. Bayless deciding where to go with it. They set the pick. Passes it to Thornton. 5 to shoot. To the middle. And there's West. That good on the assist from Thornton. West has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets.
West again. And that's good coaching. When somebody's on, you ride them.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Now here's Westbrook. Defense is right there. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from James Harden.
James Harden is one of the most difficult guys to cover in the entire NBA. This guy's ability to score with contact and bodies around is something else.
The shot, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. There's the feed to Collison. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Great open look there. Now just a 1-point New Orleans lead.
This is what you call pre-shot preparation. Being prepared on the catch to fire before the defense can react. That is nicely done by James Harden.
Bucket is good.
Big time basket there on the inside, and he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
Now here's Durant. Shoots from 12. Got it. And That shot brings them to within just one.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
He dishes it to Westbrook. On the pass to Harden. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Ariza with the ball for New Orleans. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Hornets call time here. They're ahead by 1. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. That's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Six seconds left in the fourth. Here's Durant. That one wide left. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
No good from Durant.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A deep three from Green. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high.
Hill against Curry. Pass to Ginobili. Outside, Williams. Here's Duncan. Good. Give him 30.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
So on the floor for the Spurs. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what the Warriors coach was going over with his guys. He told his players not to worry about the score. He believes in their talent, and he believes they'll be the stronger team down the stretch. Now, they've just got to go out and prove it. Guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Williams on the wing. And here's Curry. Pass to Maxiel. Here's Curry, and the layup falls. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half.
What focus from Curry, embracing the physicality and figuring out how to still capitalize through it.
And there's a pick. Hill against Curry. Fires in the triple. Wright's checked in for Williams. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Curry against Hill. Stolen. Curry with a steal. Pass to Maxiel. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Lynn. Missed inside. Well, San Antonio's shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Here's Duncan. Here's Ginobili. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Lynn.
Normally he drains that.
On the wing, Curry. Curry draws the double. Pass to Wright. Fires the three. Offensive board. Lee. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 2. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. Here's Ginobili. Pass to Duncan. Rebound by Lynn.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
They double-team Curry to take the lead. And Lynn gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 1.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on stuff.
To the paint. The steal. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
Here's Hill. Inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Duncan. To the paint. And Williams over to help. Fades. Offensive board.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Parker, he's checked in for Hill. Tipped away. Here's Duncan. Pounded by Wright. Pass to Parker. Here's Duncan. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
Free throw, no good.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Curry against Parker. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
"19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Bledsoe. Will it go? Missed it. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Curry finds Lynn. Outside Williams. Pass to Curry to take the lead. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 23 points.
What worked from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. We've got Williams. Lee out there with Camden. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Curry in at the 1. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And the Spurs with some changes. Blair's checked in, and Jefferson subbed in for Williams. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off them a little.
Thank you, David. And here is Hill. Screen by Duncan. Hill passes to Duncan. And the layup is good. Duncan's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge even in the biggest of moments.
Timeout called the Warriors. Here's Lynn. Can be a screen on Ginobili. Here's Lynn. Duncan with the block.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
There's Lynn with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Spurs going the other way now. Duncan kicks to Hill. Back to Duncan. Warriors with the rebound. Candy's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Lynn. 1:04 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And San Antonio shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%.
And guys, you can tell the team trusts Ginobili. They know he can handle the moment.
The Warriors shooting 44% in the 4th. The offense with some ups and downs. Lynn with it, picked up by Ginobili. Ginobili against Land. Canby sets the screen for Curry. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Pass to Duncan. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 2. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Lynn against Ginobili. Canby a screen on Ginobili. Lynn, and that one hits back iron.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Now, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in.
That's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're in front by 3. 19 seconds left in the game. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Right outside. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here is Williams. Can be out there with Lee. Then it's Williams. Then it's Darrell Wright. And it's Lynn in at the 2-guard spot. Williams dishes to Wright. Just 5 on the clock. Can be a spin on Ginobili. It's stolen by Duncan. Ginobili kicks to Jefferson. They grab their own miss. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got the first basket here in overtime for San Antonio.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Can be a screen on Ginobili. Shoots. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Tony Parker's checked in for San Antonio. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. San Antonio leading. Outside Jefferson takes the 3. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Spins. Then the pass to Lee. Dishes it to Wright. There's the pass to Camden. And here's Lee, covered by Duncan. And the clock. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocked.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Well, there's no question of de-respecting Timmy on that play, but he still finds a way to get it done. There's just no defense sometimes for a player that is that gifted.
Can be down low. Duncan is there. Williams kicks to Wright. Can be a screen on Jefferson. Wright dishes to Canby. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Parker. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Huge shot by Parker there at a moment when his team needed one. A big-time player who welcomes any challenge that comes his way.
Then the pass to Campbell. That one misses. Nice D from Duncan. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Parker left side. And stolen by Williams. Passes it to Kim. Ginobili against Lynn. Can be a screen on Ginobili. Here's Lynn. And the Warriors miss again. The Spurs have gone 3 for 5 for their shot since we got started here in overtime. Parker outside. Here's Blair. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. 6 on the shot clock. In the pass to Williams. It's good from long range.
Nice stroke from long range. But if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take it.
Parker looking around. Here's Duncan. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Oh, good-looking mid-range shot from Tim Duncan. The veteran continues to find ways to score.
Lynn against Ginobili. In the pass to Kim. It's right on the wing. Williams for 3. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that kind of defense will cut it against most shooters from that range, but he's not most shooters.
Pass to Duncan. Shoots a fader. Warriors with the rebound.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range, but D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ginobili, the pass to Parker.
And the shot from Parker there is just so clutch. What an unbelievable basket from him. He just gets it done on a regular basis.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Lynn with it. Williams trying to break free. Lynn's shot is off. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Spurs with possession. It's a 5-point game. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 7. 9 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first. And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as we present our New Balance play.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Good on both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
New Orleans is shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. New Orleans calls timeout.
They've just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one. Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Ariza. Takes a three. Smith with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. On the court for the Nuggets. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
New Orleans calls timeout. On defense, the visiting team. 17 points was their biggest margin. From outside the arc. Oh, Ariza, good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Smith, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth. To the middle. Blocked! Here's Gray. Here's Stojakovic. It misses. Had a chance to tie it. Here's Billups. From behind the arc. And they recover it. Shot clock at 5. The shot won't fall. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Stojakovic. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Pass to Billups. There's a screen. Down low.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
To tie it up. No! Bangs home the three. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied. Now a timeout called by Denver. Looking to win the drought. Counted!
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Poked away. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with